is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel for another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Jack, and typically I'm out restoring my great-grandfather's 100-acre mountaintop property here in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia so I can hunt, fish, and create outdoor content for this channel year-round. So if that sounds like something that interests y'all, consider sticking around. Hit that subscribe button, maybe hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. But today we're back at the house to continue a project that we started in the last video, which is making a camper for the bed of my truck so I can stealth camp out on the property while I'm hunting, fishing, and doing all other types of stuff. Y'all, if you haven't seen the video that's before this, I've got some diagrams that pretty much explain what we're doing with this project. So if you haven't seen that yet, probably go back and check that out if you're interested. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all, for today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the saw and we're gonna knock some pallets apart. And we're gonna get to building the structure that's gonna be in the bed of the truck for the bed setup. That's pretty much the plan today. Y'all stick around and we're gonna jump into this video. Alright, y'all, so we got the pallet ripped apart, and I've got the long pieces in the bed of my truck. Now, this was a huge pallet. It's about 8 feet long. Tailgate's down. This is pushed all the way up against the cab, and it's all the way out to the end of the tailgate, so we're going to have to cut off a pretty significant chunk. So what I'm going to do is take my carpentry right, get it on this, rip a line across it with my, what is this thing?
What's his name? What's his name? I got nothing on a name. Come on, baby, what's the name? We threw out his name!
With my pry, and something decided it wanted to chew a hole through my circular saw's electrical cable. Big run what you brung channel. We're just gonna rip it with a reciprocating saw. So that's what I'm about to get into, and I guess y'all hold on, we'll get this done. Alright, y'all, so we're back out here. It's the next day. I just got back from work. Remember, this is a run what you brung project. We are just throwing this thing together with whatever we have. I mean, I'm using 3.5-inch deck screws for this. I've got some more inside. I don't know what they are, but it's just whatever I've got on hand and a couple of ripped apart pallets. I want to show y'all that this is possible to do from whatever you have laying around. And then I think if this ends up being successful, then I'll go back and actually take 3/4-inch plywood and come back in and redo this thing and get it done nice. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. Let's jump right into everything. So last night I got 2 pieces put together, but I'm going to go back and undo that, which I already have. I had a thought while I was doing it that I'm going to take the support that runs the length and it sits up on top of a ridge, and I'm gonna set this down offset so that it sits next to the ridge so that it won't slide back and forth while I'm driving around. So something I willingly did not think about is the fact that a lot of these boards were going to be warped and bent. So I flipped this one over so that it would have 2 points of contact at the end. And then I'm putting this one a little bit set back because there's actually a mount for the bed right here. So I'm sort of having to eyeball it, but I think it's going to be fine because I'll just take the other one and put it around the same area as this one's going to be, and then I'll just get them mounted together. So that's sort of what I'm doing right now, and that's why I'm in this specific predicament. Shit. Come on. All right, y'all. So then we're going to try to rig this thing to where it sits just above the wheel well, like this. Because I don't want to get too high, because then you run to like hit your head on the ceiling, not being able to sit in here comfortably, all of that. Because I want to be able to use this thing too while it's raining out on the property, just hanging out in here. Like I said, probably have a wood burning stove in here at some point in time, and just make it comfortable. But because of that, I want to have as much headroom as I can and as much storage as I can underneath it. So it's like you got to find the balance. So I'm sitting over here trying to eyeball this. Again, no type of road map for this, no directions, just sort of redneck rigging it and running. All right, y'all, so I'm thinking that 6.5 inches is going to be enough to get the job done. It's just enough to miss that curve from the wheel well up to the gunnel. I don't know, sidewall of the bed of the truck. I have no clue. But I think that's going to get the job done. So I'm going to get these things set at about 6.5 inches, and then I'm going to run some screws into them, get them in there, and then these that I'm actually using as supports, I don't know what they were used for, but I found them with the pallets. I'm going to use them as cross members because I think they'll be good enough to supply the support. Also, I don't have any more 2x4s, so that's what we're going to run with. It's gonna break the board. Okay. With precision. Good. Come on with it. Get in there. Oh, she's turning. Look at that corner right there, boys. Come on. This is getting out of hand. Oh, that's not good. What are we talking about here? There she goes. Don't you turn on me. No, not really. Wieners. Uh-oh. That's not straight at all. Ain't nothing that we can't pull back in though. Alright, we'll roll this last piece. Put in right jaw. Ready? Like something you'd buy at the store now. Come on. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing level now. Level. Level is just a concept, y'all. Level's a pigment of the imagination. The official marker of the Appalachian Farmhand channel here. Don't worry about any of that or any of that up there. That's just weight reduction right there. That's good for fuel mileage. Alright, so it's the next day again. I'm pretty sure this thing's going to take the entire week, but we got structurally the entire thing put together. I set this down right here because I have a whole bunch of these as 2x4 chunks, and I'm going to have them run all along the inside so I can more efficiently run a drawer if I want to throw one in here, which I know that I said I wasn't going to put those like maximum capacity drawers in here just because I don't want to spend any money on this. So I'm thinking that I might try to do something like that to reduce the friction so that we can get a big pull-out drawer running through here easier. So the next step that I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these planks that I pulled off of the sides or the top and the bottom of the pallet mounted to it, and that'll be the surface that we're actually sleeping on. It's not going to be super even, but again, I'm going to put like a 4 to 8 inch thick mattress topper on top of these, so I shouldn't really be able to feel the ripples and all that stuff. So that's pretty much the plan for right now. I'm going to quit rambling and we're going to get into it. So the final steps, we're going to run this thing in there. We're running dead. Alright, y'all, so obviously it is not the same day as it was before. It's not even the same month as it was before. Quite frankly, it's almost, I think, 2 months later from when I was actually filming those parts of me assembling this thing. But I thought for me to show the final product that I would hop in here and actually give y'all a scope of what the final product of this is. I'm actually sitting on it right now. I ended up double folding a 4-inch mattress topper, shoving it inside of my sleeping bag and mounting it on top of this, and it works out great because it's super easy to clean and it's really easy to pull the memory foam out because it sort of comes out like modular as one piece instead of me having to try to pull it across the plywood and having splinters running up through it that'll be poking me whenever I'm installing it or uninstalling it and all that stuff. So with that, I typically keep a down blanket inside of here. I've only gone on one real trip with it, but it got down into the 30s, really mid to low 30s. It was it was cold, but that down blanket kept me pretty warm. I still haven't fixed the lifts for the back window, and I still haven't fixed the locks, but those will be coming at some point in time. I'm gonna hop down and show y'all. Oh, also a little update for the channel. Finally got a light for the camera. I'm actually running it for the first time right now, so y'all let me know how the camera light is doing. It actually has a bunch of different settings. I'm able to adjust pretty much everything. Hold on, let me get this thing cranked up a little bit here. Oh good lord, that's a little bit it's a little bit bright. I'm gonna get it right about there. That works. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna hop down, show y'all the whole structure. No, I would go here. Bam. All right. Also, as I said before, I still haven't gotten the struts fixed, so I still got this trusty stick holding the glass up. But over here, we got the back of the bed. We got all of the tops of the pallets held up, and we've got everything put together. As I was going through the film, I noticed that it looked like it was bowed or uneven. It is uneven. It's just the bubble in the camera. But we got the runs so that we're able to run a drawer through here at some point in time, and we got ample space over here, so that eventually we can get a drawer put in here. But y'all, this video is already running on for too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. That's it for me here on the Appalachian Farmhand channel. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and if you guys feel like sticking around, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe, and we would love to have you join us in the next one.